What I would say is if you're thinking about doing Job Corps, I really would recommend it. My life has been tragedy after tragedy, I'm not gonna lie, because I dropped out at 17 to help my mom. I had to pay bills with my mom and stuff, so you could come back to school and get your GED, get a trade. The money alone is enough to motivate me. People who are smarter, people who actually have kind of a hunger and more of a worth to themselves, would come to a place like this. Steady money is the best money. If you want a good, steady paying job, you should come to a place like Job Corps to actually get a trade and an education to keep that kind of mentality, to have discipline, to have rules and structure, to be able to work in a normal class job. Yeah, it definitely feels like a healthier environment because everyone's very friendly, very warm and welcoming. If you have a question about where something is, anybody's willing to give you like where you gotta go or who you gotta talk to. Like the teachers are cool. I've never really had teachers I was like cool to talk to or teachers that were willing to give you life advice or anything outside of your curriculum. You know, it's very enlightening when you're a little bit lost and you gotta figure out your path and what you gotta do. One of my hopes for the future is definitely to like excel more in myself and become more comfortable in my skin. Because to understand life, you kind of gotta understand yourself and how you swim about the currents, how you take your situations. I just know the main thing that I want to do later on is have kids and show them that you can either have life hard like I did, or you could do what you're supposed to do when you're young and actually like excel at a more rapid pace than I did. The cutoff date is at 24. If you're considering it, try to do it now before you already hit a point where they're not gonna accept you anymore. Because opportunities like this are only here until that certain age. And if you really wanna get some kind of money that is dependable and reliable, just come and get your education.